All right, got it all done. Slip this play right here. It's not supposed to be, it's supposed to be solid. Okay. And what happened is your wheel. Well, all right. Well, welcome back to Clark Performance 101 YouTube channel. Okay, well, let's try that again. Welcome back. I don't know if any of that footage was good, but we had a battery die. Working on a 2012 King Ranch F-150 with the EcoBoost. Okay, and this thing had some transmission codes. I wish I would have remembered what they were, but I don't right offhand. But this is what's gonna fix it. Got that. We got the sealing sleeve. Then we got a filter kit. And then some fluid, of course. So anyway, on this 6R80, I want to say we had, let me pull up my phone real quick. I Googled it, you know, use that Google AI intelligence to tell me what to fix. Where's it at? I can't remember what codes we had. Alright, so it looks like a PO715 and a PO717, which is turbine shaft speed sensor A, no signal, and apparently that code's just to request the lamp on. But anyway, supposedly this is the fix, which will be right up in here. Let me get this thing out. Okay, so from what I understand, this little speed sensor right here went to crap. So we got to replace this whole kit and caboodle, and in order to get to that, you got to drop the transmission pan, the filter, and then the valve body. You got to drop the valve body down, and I figured why not just show you guys how to do all that. You know, why not? Anyway, I mean, don't have it jacked up or nothing, so we're just gonna squeeze under there and drop the pan and let it drain and replace that part and go from there, I suppose. Alrighty, be back. Alright, well, now that we got all them bolts out and got the pan pulled down, I mean, now we can actually kind of gander at what everything kind of looks like. I mean, this really don't look bad. I mean, all of this metal on this magnet looks normal, you know. So I suppose I'll probably go out and I'll clean the pan off. We're just kind of allowing that to just drip and do whatever it needs to do before we pull that valve body down. So I suppose I'll probably just put you back on time lapse because nobody likes a cleaning video, you know. So alrighty, I just figured I'd give you a little update. And those are 8mm bolts. Just so everybody knows, you need an 8mm to take those out. So alrighty, see you in a minute.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Okie dokie, so now that we're waiting for all this to drip off, we need to get that connector out of the way. So I suppose I could probably put you guys maybe right there. And we'll see if we can make some magic happen.
Did you tease your wife for me?
I tried.
No, I mean, did you tell her about chewing tobacco?
Oh, no, I actually forgot about that, honestly. I'll have to tonight, though.
Yeah. Well, chewing that tobacco, you wouldn't know that about it.
Right. Yep.
Right?
Yep, maybe. So now that we got that out of the way. Oh, I'm just talking to myself and my camera.
Oh, you're walking to yourself.
Yep. So that little white piece there and that little tabby, you gotta push that in and then that should drop out. So let's see which way that's supposed to go.
You're walking to yourself.
Yep.
You're walking to yourself.
Well, I'm talking to everybody on YouTube.
On you move, huh?
Yep. Why is that being such a butthole? If you had some fingernails or a little screwdriver, probably help. All right, let me grab this maybe. I set you guys right here. Maybe you can see. Oh, yeah, so you push that little tabby in like that and then it pulls right down. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, I could probably put you guys back up over yonder. Hopefully you guys can see. Let me get back here. Let's take a gander. I guess you guys can see, but it's kind of dark. Let's see if I can shed some light on this situation. Makes it a little better, doesn't it?
Oh.
Yeah. Well, that's what
Need
you...
a compressor in here?
Nope. So far, so good. Okay. So now, we are going to try to pop this out. Since we pulled this piece down over here. So that should just pop right out of there.
Crying out loud.
Yep. not gonna work.
Got something to drink?
I could probably take a drink.
I said you have something to drink.
Oh, not right now anyway.
You know, like a whiskey or...
Oh, right. Start early.
Yeah. I got some Jack in the refrigerator here.
Right. See how fast we could get lit up and then try to get this finished?
Yeah.
See which one takes place first? Bam. Just like that, it pops out.
You know how it is.
Sometimes.
Let me tell you about the birds and the bees and the flowers and the flowers.
Oh. All right, now that we're squeezed under here again, I'll try to show you the difference, because apparently you don't have to take all of these bolts out to drop that down.
Huh?
Talking to myself again.
Again?
As long as I don't answer, I think it's okay. But as you can see, like this one right here is bigger than that one. The head size. So you want to take out all of those ones that have the bigger head on them. Those are the ones that mount the valve body to the transmission. So it kind of looks like this one, this one, this one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. I don't know. We'll just kind of go by ear, I suppose. You guys can help me figure it out. How's that sound?
Going by ear?
Just gonna play it by ear.
Poor ear.
Yep. It's gonna take a beating. Like I said before, I am no expert when it comes to transmission work. Especially on a Ford. Anyway, these are a T30. Just so everybody knows.
T30, I got a T30.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, you don't have one?
Nope. Do not. I'm just taking these out with my mind.
With your money?
Yep, there is some money in here.
No.
Okay.
No!
So, we got that one loose. I should probably get this one loose too, huh? That one's loose. This one's loose. That one's loose. That one's loose.
Oh, I wanna go over Jay's house, drink all his beer, wake up in the morning and kick his wife in gear.
All right.
Jay?
She actually woke up early today.
Did she?
Yeah.
Maybe she wants some loving.
I doubt it. She looked at me and said, "No, you get away from me."
Nah. She didn't say that.
No, that's because I was still sleeping, honestly.
Oh.
I was still napping.
Napping?
Yep. Okay.
We should have been napping when we should have been crapping.
Right.
J. Oh.
Right. So, the two bolts back there are shorter than the rest of them. So you got to pull these two out. Where did my rag go? There it is.
Yeah, them five
And those two go back here.
out. Them three go back there.
So So now I think we can start pulling these girls out. And those bolts are about that long. Yep.
Hey.
Oh, I missed one. Would have to say this is probably going to be a little easier on a lift, but I'm just showing you guys that it's doable on the ground. I don't even have this thing jacked up.
Well, I got a car wreck going.
Right.
Car wreck.
Oh, it's all good.
They're homemade.
Are they?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Better than the steel ones.
Right.
Yeah, 2x8.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yep. 2x8.
That should hold some. Okay, is that gonna do better? Hopefully.
2x8.
2x8 construction, huh?
Yeah.
All right, so what else is holding that up in there? I'll pull this one out. That one needs to come out. This one needs to come out. Kinda.
Hey.
Trying to take a nap under here. Said trying to take a nap under here.
You are?
No,
Why?
I don't know.
You can't take that crap there.
Right. It's frowned upon.
Yeah. Like Elvis Costello in the Pimps.
Yeah. Okay. So now that we got that one out. Okay, I'm gonna try. Maybe do.
When Jay comes and knocking on his left door, he's always really ready to snore. Oh.
Usually.
Hey. How come you're ready to snore?
Well, you know, I like napping. Napping's
Napping?
nice.
Is that sort of like crapping?
Kinda.
Am I talking too much, Jay?
Nope. Just the right amount.
Because you know you're interviewing. Yeah?
Yep. Okay, now that we got that, I'm pretty sure that's the last bolt. I'm gonna just let that do some dripping for a little bit, I think. Just let it think.
Dripping?
Yeah, I'm just gonna let it think about life for a while. You know,
Hey?
it's kind of like watching paint dry.
Huh?
Oh, it's now that I got all the bolts loose out of the valve body, it's starting to drip more.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna let it do some dripping because I'm sick of getting transmission fluid all over my hands.
You can let it flipping.
All right. Alrighty, now that we got, I want to say, what, there's 11 bolts, 3 little ones, and then the rest of the long ones. We got that out, as you can see over here. So now, what we are replacing is this plastic piece up top here. And make sure to keep track of these, because that's what seals those little ports right there. There's actually 2 more up in the transmission over there, I noticed when I dropped this down. But anyway, I suppose we gotta flip this thing over and start unbolting it, and then bolt the new one back up, and then put it all back together. So I suppose I will probably flip this thing over and maybe show you guys the bolts that we need to take out. Maybe. See if we can flip this thing over. We are gonna leak some fluid. Apparently quite a bit of fluid. Okay. So what it looks like is there's a bolt here, here, this one, that one. And I'm sure there's a couple in here too, I would imagine. So I guess I'll probably put you guys on time lapse, and then we'll go from there, I suppose. Alrighty. Okay, we got that old one swapped out for the new one. And then you got to take this bolt, this bolt, this bolt, this bolt, this bolt, and this bolt out. And then when you go back together, you want to make sure that that little D10 is in this little shift shaft. And then all 6 of those bolts are torqued to 53 inch-pounds. So now that we got that done, I'm going to flip it over, we'll clean it up, and then we'll probably transfer everything over to the transmission side and get that all cleaned up, and we'll go from there. All right. So now we're going to try to get this put back up in there, which this is the thermostatic control, which allows transmission fluid to go to the cooler. So it's got to warm up before it lets any fluid out of the transmission. So what we're going to do is we got some goo over here.
Got some stew.
Yep, got some goo. I'm going to go ahead and just goo this all up real good. And then, hopefully, if I don't stick my head in the goo, we can get this thing to stay up in there so it don't fall out with some goo. Okay. That's in there.
This wouldn't be too bad. Here's a 67 Chevy Camaro SS Coupe 2-door.
Oh yeah?
It's a manual. They want 67,500.
Holy shit. It's out of my price range.
It's got a 396.
It's a little big block.
Yeah.
We got all 4 of those back in there. So this is a early model 6L80, because on the newer models there's that green one's missing. So we got that seal up there cleaned up. We got all 4 of those back in, and for some reason I can't get that thing to stay.
Did
So
Troy get a filter for that?
yeah, we got a filter.
Was the other one pretty dirty?
I haven't even looked at it, honestly.
Oh.
I just pulled her out and threw her off to the side. I mean, there wasn't much metal in the pan of this, so I would imagine that filter was probably okay, but we might as well just put a new one in it.
Since you got it out like that, I mean.
Yep. 100%. Okay, so I suppose let's push that thing back up in there. Another thing you got to notice is that little detent on the shifter, you got to make sure that goes into that dowel rod.
Yeah.
That's another thing you got to make sure when you put that up there, that all that lines up.
All right. Just like downtown, huh?
Suppose so. Okay, so that is back under there. I'm gonna go ahead and try to shove this back up in there, and hopefully it'll stay. Stay in there. Everything needs to stay.
Oh.
Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and push that to the side a little bit, so I could really just get up in here and see what's going on.
No sleeping down there.
Try not to. Okay, so those are lining up. Got to make sure to have that engaged into that. And then I suppose I'll kind of gander. I don't know where you guys need to go. Probably right there, maybe. Need to make sure that feels okay. ahead and start putting all of these back in. Remember where they go, because that's kind of important, you know.
Ugh. There's Jay throwing his voice again.
Oh yeah, it's what we do.
Huh?
So that's what we do.
When we first got married,
Yep.
I said, "Hon, look under the cupboard." She looked under the cupboard and I held her head under the because I just made her stinky.
Oh yeah, that's called the Dutch oven.
Yeah. You don't do that to your wife, do you?
Nope.
Huh?
Nope.
Jay?
She'd probably beat me if I did.
But it was so funny. You try to get out of there.
Right? Fighting.
You go, Bill, damn it!
Right?
It was
Just
funny.
give it a whiff.
It was funny.
I'm sure.
Do that to your wife tonight.
I might have to.
Say, honey, I want you to see something under the cupboard.
She'd probably be like, "You're a liar."
So, say, I got something long, lean, and mean for you.
Yeah,
Tube steak with cream filling.
that is a thing. Okay.
No, thank you.
That's probably what she would say. She'd be like, "Nope, I don't need any of that."
Yeah, I'm glad she's doing better.
Me too.
All your girls in school now?
Well, homeschool.
Oh, you still homeschool?
Yep.
Well, how do you homeschool if she's working?
Well, they just do it on the computer.
Oh,
Do it on the computer. Quit dripping all over the place here, bud. All right, that is back up in there. All right. expose. Gotta make sure everything looks happy. That looks okay. Oh. Oh. Coming. Well, you know, torquing the valve body back down. All right. As long as you torque this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, those two, and then those three, you're good. That's all you got to do for the valve body. And those all get torqued to 71 inch-pounds. Don't forget that. 71 inch-pounds. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay, so now I can probably go ahead and we'll put that collar back in for the electronics. Probably pull this back over here, let that thing do some dripping in there. Then we should be good. Put the filter in it, clean up the pan a little bit more, put it back on, and then we should be good to go. Fill it up with some fluid. Alrighty. Suppose I could probably show you this point or part real quick. Okay, you see how there's that little tabby down in there? Well, that little tabby's got to go in this little slot right there. So when you push this in there, you got to make sure you line that up. You know, see there's that little cutout. So you want to have that at like maybe, I don't know, about 5 o'clock when you shove that in there. But first, we'll grab some of this goo again, and we'll just kind of lube all that up, you know. I don't even know if you guys can see what I'm doing. Probably not. Let me get up here. Let me get to your level. So anyway, yeah, just lube it up generously. It's gonna help that go back in real easy. Help prevent from pinching those little O-rings in there. Okay. So now I'm going to try to get up in there and wipe just to make sure we don't get any debris in there, you know. Debris. Somebody in the comments down below a couple weeks ago was freaking out about that. Just because I called it debris. And they get mad when you say it wrong, you know? I was just being funny, but anyway, let's try and get that cleaned out a little bit. Take that GoPro. Okay. That is in there. All you do is you push that back up in there, and then when it's in there right, that little white push tab will click back up in there, and that's what holds that in there, keeps it from falling out. So alrighty, I'm gonna do some flip-flopping. I'll get that done, and then we'll put the pan back on and the filter, and we should be good to go. Alright, now we got our little pump in there. So now we just need to fill this girl back up. And according to everything I've seen, it's like 3.8 quarts or something along them lines. So, I guess, I mean, I'll probably put it on time lapse because this part's not very fun for anybody. I mean, I'm sure it's not fun to watch. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and start pumping this thing up, filling it up, and then we should be good to go to start it. And get her warmed up and top off fluid, and then we should be good. Alrighty, stay tuned.